Today we're bringing you to Pinery Residences. This is the latest mixed development in the mature Tampines West locale. You know, some would even say it is integrated. It is directly linked to Tampines West MRT station with a new shopping mall, proudly developed by 𝐏𝐢𝐧𝐞𝐫𝐲 and Sunway MCL. Let's go meet our managing partner, 𝐸𝐿𝐻, to find out more. So Ken, some say that Pinery is in the best part of Tampines. What do you think they said so?
So I think Tampines has been one of the more highly sought after estates in Singapore. The HDBs, as compared to other estates, have been one of the higher priced one as well. In the recent years, I think we have a very clear segregation amongst the larger Tampines. One of the reasons is because URA has been trying to grow underdeveloped parts of Tampines in the recent years. Tampines now is clearly segregated from your Tampines Central, where your regional centre is, that comprises of your Tampines Mall, Tampines 1, Century Square, and the rest all inside. In the recent years, we have the introduction of Tampines North. And of course, we have your Tampines East and your Tampines West. These two areas are more matured. In particular, Tampines West has one of the more complete lifestyle in Tampines because of its close proximity to your Bedok Reservoir area, which provides a tranquil lifestyle for people who are living around the area. We are also located nearest to your Tampines Round Market and the food centre. At the same time, we are within 1 kilometre to one of the most highly sought after primary schools, 𝐸𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐻 Primary School in the area, and we are located very near to SAFRA Tampines as well. So with all these elements around, that is the reason why people say Pinery Residences is located in one of the more complete area within Tampines.
It does sound very convenient with everything around you.
So this area suits growing families and even matured families as well, because they do have components that cover everything for almost every demographic in Singapore.
Okay. So Ken, as we know, the June 2025 master plan, they had some updates going on, right? So what were some of the updates that could benefit us buyers here at Pinery?
I think the most immediate one is the rejuvenation of the Tampines Regional Centre, which is Tampines Central, and it's just a stone's throw away. So what they're doing is to create more office spaces, at the same time to build an integrated development above the mall and the MRT station. So they're going to spruce up quite a bit of space within the older Tampines, update it and to refresh it. And I think they will also create more linkages and pathways to make it a lot more livable within the area. So I think that's one that will immediately benefit the residents in Pinery Residences. Secondly, we are in very close proximity to a very large transformation from 2030 onwards. It will probably be a transformation that will take place for the next 10-20 years. So that is your Paya Lebar airbase. With the airbase slated to move from 2030 onwards, they will free up land of more than 5 Toa Payohs, and we are very, very close to it. So much so that there will be new developments that will be coming up, and we believe, like the trend of URA, Live, Work, Play, Learn, we expect to have more shopping amenities, offices, industrial, manufacturing, all the way to schools, and more residents coming in. And with the airbase moving off, of course, plot ratio around the area and height restrictions will all be lifted off. So that is one large transformation that will have a very large impact on all the towns around it, and Pinery Residences will definitely be one of it. Lastly, on the eastern side, the government is growing the aviation hub even larger. With our Terminal 5 that's slated to open up in the next few years, together with Jewel, this whole area is another large contributing sector to our GDP, and that area will continue to grow. In fact, if you look at it on a bird's eye view, Tampines is surrounded by all these key developments that will take place.
Pretty fair.
On a smaller scale, we also start seeing the growth of new townships within the eastern part. For example, your Bayshore Township, new development in that area will be selling ranging from 2.7 to 2.9 per square foot.
So we're here at Pinery Residences, the model, with Bala, our cluster head, and this is a mixed development with Pinery Mall. Whenever we sell mixed development, we always notice that there's a lot of convenience to it, right? Can you share with us a little bit more about the lifestyle here that residents get to enjoy?
The main tagline for Pinery Residences, as it goes everything, everywhere, every day. Right? So it clearly depicts ultimate convenience. As a resident, you are at the convenience of a mall right below your residences. Over and above, you are well connected via MRT station through an underground passage.
What about the units below us? I mean, what do they comprise of?
So level 1 is where your Pinery Mall is. So we have about 11,300 square meters of commercial space. It's made up of your supermarket, your restaurants, F&B outlet, and it also comes with a childcare center. We also have 2 anchor tenants. Kopitiam is one of them for the food court, and for the supermarket is by FairPrice.
Oh, very nice. Ingress, egress has always been a problem with mixed developments. Have developer kind of sort that out as well?
It was well thought after. So what they have done this time around is they have separated the residential car park entrance and the commercial car park entrance. For instance, the residents would enter through your Bedok Reservoir Road, and for the commercial users, they enter from Street 94. So you don't get congestion, which you are talking about.
Very nice. Mixed development usually feels kind of cluttered, right? what are your feelings and thoughts about Pinery?
So for Pinery Residences, we have a total of 588 units.
Okay.
Well spread out. You have ample space for facilities, including a tennis court. You have 2 swimming pools on either side of the block, and you have function rooms, 2 function rooms in fact. And you have your children's play corner, you have your reading lounge. You have what it takes for residents to enjoy every facility.
Very nice.
So in terms of the unit mix, we have 2 bedrooms all the way up to 5 bedrooms. Our smallest 2 bedroom is still a 2-bed, 2-bath. There is no wastage of space in all the layouts, including the 5 bedrooms.
Time to go check out the show units.
Yes.
Let's go. So this is the first show unit we want to show you, a 700 square feet, 2+ study. There's an enclosable kitchen going on here as well, yeah?
Yeah. Can you feel the space at the corridor, even with the cabinetry over here?
Yeah.
Right?
Pretty cool.
When you come up to front, you have a designated dining area over here. And then your 2 bedrooms are separated by your living dumbbell layout. And you have your study corner over here. So if you realize there's no wastage of space,
very
every
efficient.
spot I would say is very, very efficient.
This is our 3-bedroom, 1055 square feet. It comes in 3 stacks, and we have Bala to share with us a little bit more.
So out of the 3 stacks, the one which is inward facing towards the pool, I would say is one of the most popular. Why? Because your living room plus all your 3 bedrooms get to have a very beautiful view towards the pool.
Okay.
Right, so living, dining area, designated areas, porcelain tiles 1.2 by 600. Our rooms are vinyl flooring. So why don't we go and take a look at the master bedroom? I'll show you why it is highly demanded in terms of the layout. So Ainsley, now we're in the master bedroom. Do you feel the size?
I was just looking at it just now as you mentioned. It's 16.4 square meters, just this space.
And that's a master bedroom size for a 3-bedroom.
Very nice.
Right, so let me give you some of the options. Right, so by default, this is the size you get.
Yeah.
Right, you have natural ventilation, you have windows on either side
Yep,
for
I
cross
noticed.
ventilation.
Very nice.
However, as an owner, if let's say assuming you want to segmentize this area into your office space or even an extended wardrobe, you have the possibility of doing that with an erection of a wall over here.
Okay.
Right,
Yep,
that will
makes sense.
become your private study area.
Sure.
So that is the options you have for this particular type. So like I mentioned, there's only 3 stacks.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be quite popular in that sense. Yeah, very nice.
So on first glance, it seems like a kitchen of a 4-bedroom. However, it's not. We are still in the 3-bedroom deluxe 1055. So you can feel the space for yourself. L-shaped kitchen, naturally ventilated. You have a household shelter as well as a WC. So I think it's a very good space for a 3-bedroom full kitchen. So in terms of the provision, you have your large format tiles countertop. The white goods like your fridge and your washer is by Samsung. Your cooker hood, hob and your oven by SMAC.
So with Pinery Residences being one of the final few plots that were bidded in the early cycle of this cycle, we are expecting to see new prices forming up by the mid of the year. We think they will launch from a high 2.3 plus to maybe 2.4 per square foot. And to put into context of this price point, you would want to draw reference to an upcoming Bedok Rise plot that is outside Tanah Merah MRT. They are slated to launch from about 2.6 to 2.7 per square foot. And we put into context of your Bayshore upcoming plot, that will be expected to launch about 2.7 to 2.9 per square foot. And of course, if we draw into context a plot in Chencharu, that is a mixed-use development as well. They are in Yishun. They are expected to launch at about 2,004 per square foot. So with that, you know that these prices of the mixed-use development in a matured part of Tampines will not come by again. And more importantly, this type of product, we have seen many regrets of buyers who did not secure units because they know if they miss this, it will probably not come by again. Especially in the same area, it will surely not come by again.
That's right.
So I think this is very rare in terms of both product offering and the price point that we are seeing in today's market. And I really feel that buyers who like this area or are looking for investment unit should pop by and not miss this chance.
So that's the end of our SRI New Home Showcase. Just to let you guys know, the preview dates will be happening from the 14th to the 25th of March. And of course, our consumer seminar, 20th of March. The booking day itself is going to be on the 28th of March. So do contact your preferred SRI salesperson to come on by to check out this beautiful sales gallery. Once again, my name is Ainsley.
I'm Ken.
And we'll see you guys at Pinery. Bye.
Bye.